Yo. What's good? It's the Hardfood podcast.
I'm laughing at Tim trying to put signal to you, yo fam, your wash bags there.
You never know when you might need some lotion in this weather.
What, your biscuits?
Nah, I'll get the biscuits first though.
As long as you don't show the brand, they ain't paying us.
What brand is this? Yellow?
Happy Shopper.
Oh, Happy Shopper?
Or a brand like Happy Shopper.
Nah, there's only one Happy Shopper still.
I know still.
It's the Hardfood.
Chocolate biscuits are available.
Nah, allow that. It's Hardfood podcast.
What happened to Aldi?
Sponsored by Happy Shopper.
Aldi sick.
Why didn't you get to Aldi chocolate?
Because I had to water around the corner.
Oh, sorry.
Can we do the intro? It's the Hardfood podcast.
Yes, indeed.
I heard that still.
Back again.
This guy.
Back again.
I knew. That's what I said. That's how killing
double back in it.
Yeah,
Double
man.
back.
Right, can I put my speakers back on now?
Back again.
Yeah.
My name is Juice English.
Saxon.
And this is the. And this is.
so
Yo, what episode is this? What episode
107,
is it?
I think.
107. This is episode 107 of the Hardfood podcast. What's good? Eh?
No, 106 was Macca.
106
Winners
is
only.
Yeah. Passion to paychecks.
Yeah.
Hold tight, Macca, by the way. Live show, head live show was a madness. Pure energy, pure vibe. Just mad when people just think bare black people in one room. That the trouble, there was the opposite of trouble. There's bare love in the building, you know. It was high energy, bare handshakes. You know, they slap hands. Yo, long time no see and that kind of stuff. So
even people that I don't know, like, because they watch the show. They're like, yo, that's another thing I must say. Yo, actually. Okay, no.
Timbo Slice in the building.
Yeah.
The man behind the cam.
No funniness, but like, yo, it kind of warmed man's heart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Warmed your heart.
warm my heart. You get me? I said it weird. Didn't it?
Warmed your heart.
Warm my heart. But like it kind of made man feel good. Like, yo, I'm doing it, and people are paying attention. You know
Yeah,
what I
man,
mean?
it's nice, man.
It's good to see.
It's good to take it to heart.
Shut up. A big up man like Venom. Is it Venom 99? Venom
Oh
99.
yeah, I finally found out who that is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man.
And the rest of them and that.
Yeah, man. Porn star Keith in the building.
Bang, bang.
There's a lot of bass in that one.
Was that?
Yeah, I like that one.
Is that closer to you?
You know,
I found it good.
he's been practicing his Omar.
I had the week off as well, innit, just to get the bass levels right. And like,
Omar, nothing like this.
Oh, I thought you meant the porn star.
yeah, man, what's
Well, a bit of both.
good? Is the porn star called Omar?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the man's name.
English
There's
brother.
one man porn star that we all know, Mr. Marcus.
Who?
You don't know about Mr. Marcus?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you know what?
Sorry.
You don't act like you don't know about Mr. Marcus. Everyone knows about Mr. Marcus.
I've heard things about this man.
You saying no?
I'm good, man.
Oh, go on.
Tired, innit? Mad tired.
Tired.
Yeah, man. End of term. So, 2 weeks off. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's time to just
R&R,
recover.
rest and recuperate.
recover, get ready, and then diet starts in Jan.
I thought you can do like some more R's still, like ready, recuperate, rest. But you said diet starts.
Gifts.
I mean,
Receive, fam.
Receive gifts.
Oh,
Tis the season, innit?
I was about to say.
Tis not.
I was about to pause that shit.
it is.
Anyhow,
So it
but
is.
yeah, man, just to rest and that, and just chill, man. Most of the nearly all the moving's done, so I'm
Yeah.
good now.
Yeah.
So
Well
I'm
done,
good
man.
now.
So you feeling settled, or is it like things still like in
Still.
boxes and that?
No, it's just getting used to little things in it. Just being used to a new area and all that. But you know,
Do people look at you funny,
nah.
Nah.
No.
or they're too scared?
No,
Nah, it's not even that kind of area still.
it's not even like that. It's actually alright. People are nice. People are welcoming. So
Has anyone come up with like? Is it only in America like where they say like people come over with baked goods?
I did that.
Really? You done that?
Yeah. Cupcakes
You right done that?
for the new neighbours.
Really?
You lying, fam?
Nah, I
You-
didn't do this.
I was gonna say.
I would have
like,
done it. though.
cupcakes. I was like, this guy's more like to walk over with some leftover dumpling.
That's what I'm saying. Not even dumpling mix.
It's like
Man's got the dough.
he walks,
yo.
knocks on the door, knocks
Put it
right
on
there. My name's Daniel. You know, what's your name? Sharon, Pete. Here's some
Sharon.
dumpling mix for you. Sort it all out. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks. If you need me, just over there.
So they just be man throw that out.
Tutu's Pete comes out. Google what to do with the dumpling mix.
You put it steam it.
I think it's Japanese. It's got to be Japanese stuff.
But yeah, man, all good.
Everyone good.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm alright still.
How's the diet?
What diet?
Exactly.
No diet
Set you
right now.
up, fam. Set you up.
This is the diet it's the only diet that I'm sticking to be
Water.
fair. Just
Water
making
and
sure.
everything else.
But yeah, pretty much.
That's just making sure it all goes through. Actually, you know what? You don't happen to me in the week. When will I ever learn?
What did you eat?
When will I ever learn? Alright, cool. I'm on Instagram, yeah. A few months ago, I said, yo, I got this chicken, yeah. The use by date, yeah. The use by date was a certain date, and I put on a poll. I said, "Yo, should I cook it same way?" And I was like, "Yeah, it'll be alright, it'll be alright."
But it was past the use by that.
No, it was on the date.
Oh yeah, that should be fine.
No, it was the day after.
Oh.
Day after, but it was alright.
Was it for yourself?
Yes, for me.
Okay.
So then now, this week, I had some. It was the turkey, you know. I had some turkey, and it was going off that day. I cook it up. Think to myself, yeah, it should be alright. You know them ones where, like, yeah, he's like that kind of situation. Honestly, you know when like your belly, yeah, it just feels hot. Yeah, you know you like.
The reason.
Boy.
What is wrong with this guy? Yo!
Fully.
It's the bed. It's the bed in here.
Imagine, yeah. You know, your belly just all you in.
That's disgusting.
Oh my
That is
days.
disgusting.
Yo. You know, your belly just feels warm.
Yeah.
Not good warm, you know.
Feels low.
Like
You still feel low.
like imagine, yeah. Sometimes I think to myself, sit there and think to myself, yeah. Like you know when like you go to the toilet and it feels like just like molten lava. Yo.
Oh, God.
To get all these feelings and sounds. Yeah. And the joke was, you know what? I'll tell you what's mad. Me being me, yeah. I'm not stubborn, I'm just lazy. And basically, normally I just know just ride it out. I'm like, yeah, just deal with it. A couple of days, it's gone. It'll be gone and get it out your system.
I'd say you're more stubborn than lazy.
And
Yeah.
I'm just like, nah. I'll be alright, man. I'm good.
Excuse me.
But this week it was just mashing me up. So I said to my coach and I was like, yo, G, what am I gonna do, man? Something ain't right, man. I'm sure that it was the turkey. He said, I'll take some Imodium. I'm like, cool. Took some Imodium. And it stopped the toilet, like it stopped like, you know, all those sounds.
Solidifies
But it just
things,
stopped
yeah.
everything.
And you got blocked up like.
And then I was just like, yo, my belly was just like, yo, you know when you shook to like even poop?
Ah.
Because you think to yourself, yo, if I push this, you know, I don't know what.
True. You want a biscuit?
Yeah, man. And like, what you give me that for fuel?
Stop.
Yeah. So then now, I'm like, alright, cool. And I was getting bad wind. And then I was like, yo, this is 2 days after I took the Imodium. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna go to the toilet one time last night. Yo.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z style.
No, it wasn't Dragon Ball Z, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
But I think next time, if I get this
Breaking the floor
situation,
and
I'm just
that
gonna
is
get some Imodium just to sort me out quicker.
Yeah.
Help me out. Yeah, I mean, because I know that if I didn't use that Imodium, I'd still be mashed up now. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, at least the listeners come out the end of it with a gem. Like.
yeah, I mean, use Imodium. Okay.
I don't know about your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's bad, you know, fam. Because you got to think, I eat meat like every day, nearly every meal. I eat meat. So I think I might go. No, I'm not gonna go plant-based, but I might like add more plant. I need to add more vegetables in.
Yeah, therefore.
Yeah, man. That's what I do sometimes.
if you watch-
Sometimes I eat a whole heap of vegetables. You know,
I've added a lot of vegetables into my diet.
Have you watched a show on Netflix called
Game Changers. No, because I heard it's just propaganda.
It's not propaganda.
It's propaganda.
It's not propaganda.
Propaganda.
What's
Propaganda.
I don't think it's propaganda, but
Probably
there's
watch
points
it
in
first,
there.
though.
Propaganda.
There's points in
Propaganda.
there that are
Propaganda.
You should probably watch it first before you.
Now I've read enough
really
reliable
good. It's
people,
really
people
good.
that I trust
It's
their
really good, though.
opinions. People say, you know what? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, they might do some good valid points.
There are good
However,
points in there.
they do make some valid points. However, a lot of it's just scaremongering.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say scaremongering.
It is.
I don't think there's much scaremongering in there, to be
It
fair.
is.
Listeners and viewers, just go watch it and make up your mind.
Watch it. Comment.
You know what?
Inbox,
In
DM,
terms
all
of
them
things I want to
things,
watch,
see what goes.
I want to watch this
Power.
Christmas period. I need to watch Power. Psh, I need to watch that 6 Underground.
I watched it.
I heard it's bad still.
I watched it.
I heard it's hard.
Okay.
You're the only person that said that. You know.
Serious.
You're the only person that I've
Yeah.
seen say that.
And you also said Stormzy's album was whack, so I don't know.
I don't think it's whack. I think it was.
But we'll get to
We'll
that.
get to it. We'll get to it.
We've got
Anyhow,
45
but yeah.
minutes.
And there's something else, but I can't remember. Carry on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Shoot, let's go. Roll.
Sure.
Yeah, go.
Niggas envy us, bloody got the stiffy got bloody up.
Guys, enough. Enough. Turn it off. Stop.
I like the gunshot.
Stop. That boy.
Did you change that then? Oh, because basically the gang comes out one side of the speaker, so maybe one side is a bit lower.
Anyhow,
At least that's a good way to find out. Yeah, man, you're 6'9", man.
no.
Huh?
Did you see his dad?
No, he's got dad.
didn't
His
know
real
he had
dad
that.
turned his
Nah.
court. Did you see it?
Oh, no, I heard his dad was at the court.
No, but you didn't see what he looked like.
No, I didn't say no pictures from none of the 6
I looked at his dad and I thought to myself, wow, you look like I'm not being sad or anything. I'm not being rude. But I'm like, yo, you look like a mess, you know.
Oh,
To know that your kid, fair enough, he's long lost and he's like abandoned him.
Yeah.
But it's like I look at him and I think, yo, life's been harsh to you, man.
did you think that 6'9" was gonna walk through?
No, and I'm glad he didn't.
You thought
I heard that he was.
Yeah.
I heard some people saying, oh, he's gonna walk through.
gonna get time served,
They're saying, oh, he's gonna be out before 2020, and I'm like, I doubt that very much because they said they were gonna give him 47 years.
I mean,
So they're gonna have to give him something.
to be fair, for the amount of cooperation that he did, he probably would have walked free if he was anyone else. But the judge knew what going on. The judge was like, "Fam,
the judge, you've done enough things to warrant it."
Well, no, and the research just knows that if he lets 6ix9ine walk free now,
If he lets 6ix9ine
it
walk
really
free,
sends a
it's
bad
going
message.
off.
You know what I mean? As a judge, to
Yeah.
say, fair enough, the justice system and whatever cooperating, but you actually have to be held accountable for these actions as well. So it's only 24 months. Well,
2 years, yeah. But he's already served 13.
Well, yeah. I mean, this time next year it'll be out, but it's
Yeah.
like it couldn't be he snitched and he's out right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He had to give him something to say, stay in for another year and think. Obviously, that's a lot less than what he would have got if he didn't cooperate. So, I don't even want to think about if he can have a career on that kind of stuff.
I hope he
afterwards.
doesn't. I hope he fades into obscurity, gets into Forex trading or something else.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
doubt
I
that.
think if he
Very
came out and he
rich
wasn't
already.
on the Bossy this year, and he just did some YouTube videos or something like on
Of what?
That's what it's probably going
just
to be.
unwrapping like trainers or something like.
It's probably going to be like a YouTuber.
Yeah. I
Because
mean,
rap music, fam, I think that really should be. As the rap community should say, fam, we don't endorse you. Get out.
it's
They're not going to, because it's the rap community now, and hip hop music is
It's very
kind of run
open.
by tweens. You know what I mean?
real?
What?
No. It's been stupid. It's 50 Cent saying that Tekashi's his son.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
that was before everything. That was just 50 trying to get on the wave.
Yeah, but like it's controlled by these tweens, innit? So like, and because a lot of the things that people are clinging onto now, especially the artists, like numbers and charting success, that's ran by the tweens.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I really don't. I really don't even care. That's the joke, though.
I looked and I thought to myself, well, realistically, if he comes out and he does release music, the kids are the only ones that are going to buy it. And in terms of street quality and like the people who are really in the streets, they don't respect him.
I mean, it's not even buying it though, because it's like if 6ix9ine releases a tune, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, I'm curiosity. So you're gonna make him rich anyway? I won't listen to it.
I'm not.
Like I listen to
his music.
I won't listen to it. I didn't listen to his music before.
It can take man 6 pence. Like,
I didn't.
Oh,
I wouldn't even do that.
0.001
Even so, I didn't do
so.
that. It's a case that because I didn't really what's the word?
Like him?
I didn't like him.
Mm.
I wasn't gonna play. I didn't play his music out of curiosity. I did not play anything to do with him. It's like there's times that There's times that I may not like Mr. West, but there's still a tiny smidgen bit of respect for him.
Did you listen to Jesus again?
Yeah.
And curiosity is what I'm guessing.
There's curiosity and there's that that's his dad there.
Okay.
There's now you need to see the whole fit.
His dad looks
You
like
need, now you need to see the whole
his dad
fit.
looks like Geppetto.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
joking. You need,
Looks
to,
like Geppetto out of
you need to see the
Pinocchio,
whole
bro.
fit. If you see the whole fit, you're like, yo.
Big drip.
But super wavy. You know what I mean? Tsunami. So basically, it's like because I didn't back up anything to do with him, I'm just like, nah, I didn't play none of your music. I'm not backing you. I don't. No.
Fair enough.
He looks like he works at Bilston Market.
Worse. Now he needs to the full drip. He needs to the tracksuit bottoms.
That looks like he's trying to sell my veg.
Nah. You need to. If the show.
No, that's a Nico Bellic swag. I know that coat.
GTL.
Yeah, remember Nico Bellic? That's the same
you
coat.
You need to see the
Nico.
full.
That's the coat that Nico
swag.
would buy to like level up.
You need to see the full swag. I'm telling you.
Man's gonna murk someone.
Did you have you heard or been following this Nick Cannon versus himself at the moment?
Yeah.
You heard the latest one?
I haven't heard the latest one,
I heard the latest one.
But apparently I saw that
I heard that Eminem responded.
Marlon Wayans was like, yo, you did well on this, but I don't want to be anywhere near you when Eminem responds.
Respecting our queens for years. Matter of fact, why don't you tell them how you really feel?
Is this it?
What? What you say?
Wow. It's like, if that dug up that old tune.
Yeah.
Some, but you just lost one.
Wow.
Nah, I don't like it.
Wow.
I feel like
Guests in this house, but now you cancel. Had to put my motherfucking turban on. Outside your motherfucking
Okay, that's enough, man.
Stop it.
That's enough, fam.
Tell him to stop, and that Master P wants his flow back from 1998 or whatever it was. That's horrible. Stop it.
it's not a rapper though. I don't know how to feel about
No,
this.
but the thing
fair.
is, Nick Cannon says he's not a rapper.
Yeah, we know he's not a
Stop
rapper.
rapping.
No, but the thing is,
Eminem mentioned
Eminem mentioned him. This is the reason why all these people are talking about Nick Cannon, and I don't get it. And I was like,
he's got holes in
Eminem
the
is
back
the
of his
person
coat.
who stopped. Look at the drip.
Yeah.
Look at the drip. Look at the drip.
Yo,
You need to
Yo,
see-
fam. It looks
do you know,
like
do you know
6ix9ine.
Spice Adams when he's looking and rubbing his hands? That's what Kanye's doing now.
No, you need to look at his crepes.
Kanye's looking at that drip and he's doing the Spice Adams, fam. He's licking
you need
his
to
lips.
see 6ix9ine's dad's crepes. I'm telling you. Yo,
Yeah.
my man dragged out the dirtiest tracksuit
Seriously.
bottoms he had in his wardrobe. Someone must have said. Some person must have said to him.
He said that was a sympathy
That's the
swag.
sympathy swag. So they must have said, "Yo, come to the court looking hurt up." You get me?
yeah.
Come to the court looking hurt up. So that way, they'll look at you and say, "He doesn't know any better. He's come from
Well, yeah,
nothing."
I read that he stood up in the court and said something, and then just was like,
Yeah, it doesn't-
there's no
too
time
late.
for that now. It's a few years too late for you to say anything. I was like,
Honestly, look at the drip. Look at the drip, and his girlfriend.
That's disgusting.
Is that his girlfriend? That's his girlfriend next to him.
She sells roses in town.
Moss?
No, man.
No, I mean that's the same woman.
You got no.
Even when I'm on my own, just you want
manners,
roses? You want roses? I'm like, for who?
Do you want rose?
Yeah, I'm like, for who?
It's
Like,
weird. It's really sad. Like,
Yo,
you have
that-
someone and there's a girl with you. Like,
yeah, it's like when I'm with
you're
wife,
looking at,
it's cool. But when I'm on my own, it's like, you want rose? I'm like, for what? Please. I'm like,
You're wrong, you know. I'm laughing at the please. So wrong. But yeah, where were we? Eminem. Yeah, so basically, I'm just thinking to myself, well, Nick was the one who was like brought out in this because Nick, no one's troubled Eminem. So why is he bringing up Nick's name? And I think to myself, why is he? This is the thing. This is the thing about Nick Cannon. I mean, not Nick Cannon, Eminem. It's like, why is he constantly going at women?
Yeah, that's what that whole diss track was.
It's like people sit there and say Nick this, Nick that, but why is he Eminem, supposedly one of the greatest rappers ever?
Not supposedly let's don't
Yeah.
Give me these flowers. Yes, he's one of the best on paper statistics. All them things.
It's not important. No, let's not get into
them
that.
Flowers
now.
are dead long time. Them flowers shriveled up long time.
But carry
them
on,
them flowers
Sorry, go on.
don't have no water. The sun scorched them and burned them. Them dead.
Can't even bring back.
Dead.
No evergreen.
Gone. Because the fact is, is that which big time rapper is going after women to diss them?
No one.
None. And this is my point. I'm like, why in the world does okay, chill, man. But okay, remember that. Now my point is,
You know
is
what? That is some of the deadest bars I've heard.
No, but Tim,
especially from Eminem.
My point
this is when he was a teenager.
My point is
heartbroken by a black queen.
My point is that
Love you, Queens.
Realistically, I don't understand how anyone calls him a goat now. Which other goat goes out there and disses women? Does Nas do it? No. Does Jay do it? No. Pac ever do it? No. Big? No. None. But he has to go and keep mentioning Mariah's name. He constantly got. It's like, yo, you're you know them man that just like have nothing to say, so they just try and come out with something.
That's what I said last week though.
And I'm like, yo, you're just an idiot. You know, you got nothing to say, so just go away and don't come back. That's how I feel about him. I look at him and I think, you know what, there were rappers. You see at Fat Joe, that album's actually good.
Don't say actually. That album's sick, fam.
It's a hard album. No, but this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about 40 plus rappers.
Okay.
40 plus rappers, yeah. So you got Sheik doing well. Obviously, Jay's Jay. You got even
Pusha's 40 now.
Yeah, Dipset, Pusha. Cam's album, Pusha. Oh my days, that tune he dropped
for his son's
to announce his son. It was.
Was it released?
No, just a freestyle. It was disgusting.
Over that, the one heartbeat on the Eminem Kanye album.
Yeah,
it was sick. Now. That's how.
That's what
all these guys there.
The
all these guys, even Snoop, man. Snoop don't even rap too tough, but the way he moves.
He's 50 something, ain't it? Snoop.
I don't think he's touched 50 yet.
But
he's younger than Jay and Puff.
Yeah, he was young, man. Actually, I don't know.
It might be around. It might be late 40s, if not 50 or 50 something.
I thought it'd be older.
How old is Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg is 48 years old.
48, right.
But the thing is now, I look at them guys and they move like with prestige, with class. And if Eminem's supposed to be this guy that everyone rants about, why is he dissing women? I don't get it. If you're a big man and you're there bullying girl, you look like an idiot to every man on the end.
Oh, 100%.
You look like an idiot to the man on the end. So why me people bigging him? I'm like, yo, go away. Don't come back here unless you got something relevant to say, and you're not relevant. So go away and don't come back. Don't come back.
Who's this? Britney, Mariah, Moby, Christina Aguilera, Fred Durst. That's like Moby.
Yeah.
I think
even Royce went back and forth back in the day.
Was there back? I never heard of any.
I don't know. Then.
I just think it's clown.
Machine Gun Kelly.
MGK. Obviously,
that Mariah one is his biggest one.
It's like, he just won't drop it.
Yeah,
he won't drop it. Did you hurt you that bad?
Must.
I think so. Yes.
And it's like, at the end of the day, you're calling him a clown. My man's got two kids for this girl, for this woman.
You married her,
and you married her. You're still trying to go at this woman. What is wrong with you? You got issues.
And the mad thing is, like, to me, I'm saying, okay, what do you profit out of it?
What do you profit?
Just, you're acting like TMZ want you to act.
I'm sitting there reminiscing, think I got like something I like to mention.
He's an idiot. That's the reason why,
I know
any person who calls him a goat, from now on, I'm like, yo, check your head.
I just don't get where this came from now.
Where's it come from?
Unwarranted. That's
I know me and Mariah didn't end on a high note, but the other dude's whipped. That pussy's got him neutered. Tried to tell him this chick's a nut job before he got his jaws clipped. Almost got my caboose kicked. Full quit. You're not gonna do shit. Let her chop my balls off too for a loss to uni.
Why?
Huh?
The thing is, like,
But why? I don't get it. I don't. Has Mariah come out and said something to him?
No, what has Nick? This is going at Nick, though, really.
Nick ain't said nothing to him.
I'd let her chop my balls off too before I lose to you, Nick.
but even so, I think it's come to a point now. Okay, if I have that much malice for someone, and I know them, you know, I'm not going to be talking. Okay, if you want to do, let's go sort it out proper, like, man. Me and you, come.
I mean,
He's not going to do that.
But he's not going to, because he's a coward, and this is all the talk here. That's what I don't get. If you hate someone that much, if you got that much of a problem, deal with it like proper, man.
He's not going to, because to be fair, Eminem will get battered by Nick Cannon.
Deal with it like proper, man.
Did you see him in drum? Man's athletic. Yeah, Nick Cannon was always like the fit, like jock guy in every film. Just remember, he's probably got them hands, you know.
No, I'm saying, like, if you got a problem,
can't deal with that.
If you got a problem, deal with it like,
Eminem
man.
can't do nothing.
But if you just want to do this little rap team, rap,
He can't do nothing.
I mean,
like, fam, you better, if it's a real problem, let's deal with it. If it's not, don't talk about it.
He's just a
to
clown.
me, it doesn't really make sense because it's like, it just appears that Eminem is bored at home with nothing to really do other than rhyme words. But it's like, if you're gonna send bars
Nigga, play
towards
Scrabble?
No, if you're gonna send bars towards Nick is not a rapper. Mariah's not a rapper. Machine Gun Kelly's below him. Like, if you're gonna send for someone randomly, send for someone that's dissed you before in
He's
the
not
past.
gonna do it.
But there's, like, who else to diss him? Like, send for Game. Game wants to rap. Game would love to rap. Like, Game loves rapping.
He's never gonna do it to no one who. He's not gonna do it with someone who everyone else thinks is cool.
Yeah.
I had a few bars for Joe. I think that was trying to bait Joe out.
But you know what?
But Joe's retired. But like,
Joe's
it's
retired.
like,
Joe Budden's retired, and number
care.
2, like, Joe Budden is one of those people. He'll say the most horrible thing about you in one sentence. Then next one says, "Yo, I love that person." No, that's all. See,
bars for
So
Charlotte.
you
There's some bars
can't
for
really,
Charlotte.
like-
No, but the
ain't
thing
it?
is, you know what it is? This is the reason why Eminem shoots himself in his foot. It's because he can say so much about Charlemagne, he can say so much about Joe. But the thing is, they don't rap. So the fact is, what does that do? That makes their next podcast, their next airing of show, whatever, their ratings go through the roof. So it doesn't matter. They win. And Eminem is the clown.
I don't think
He's a clown.
He's
He's
a
a
clown.
He's a clown.
He's a clown. Yo, come on, wilding out. It's radio silence.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't want Nick to carry on rapping because, Nick, you're not a rapper. Do what you do. He's done what he's done, yeah? And let you are articulate with words. You can bad him up in conversation like nobody's business, because Nick Cannon is a really, really good orator. He's really good at speaking.
Yeah. Eminem's
Do
a
that.
clown. Doesn't matter. I'm tired of him now. Can he just go away and just leave us all alone, please?
But rather than, man, just like doing what needs to get done, he's just gonna. It's like them, man, yeah, that throw a little punch around behind someone's back. You get me? And then runs off. Like, fam, what are you doing, blood? Like,
It's
if you want a
just-
problem, deal with it there,
I
innit?
think it's just childish, and I think it's weak, just going at women.
And Eminem's replying on Twitter.
It's like,
He's like, "You mad, bro? Stop lying on my dick. I never even had a chauffeur." Because Nick kind of said his chauffeur's got a video of him sucking cock. And then you said you paid him off and laid him off.
I just don't care. I just think
And
it's just unnecessary, and I think it's just childish. And Eminem needs to grow up.
And the worst thing is, like, all it's doing
tired of him.
for the people who were on
I
the
don't wanna
fence
talk about him no more.
of
Yeah, I'm kinda-
how
I'm bored of
good the
him. I
guy
don't wanna
was,
talk about him no more.
he's pushing
I
him
don't
over the
wanna talk
side
about
like,
him no
nah,
more.
he's damaging his
No
rep.
more, bro.
Yeah,
Anyway.
rest in peace to Juice Wrld.
Yeah, it's mad, man. It's sad, you get me, because I look at all these kids and I think for them to see an artist that they were starting to grow up with and for his life to be cut short, I think, life is precious, man.
It's crazy, 21, innit?
You gotta kind of like appreciate life. You gotta look at it and think, well, I want to be around to help people, because his music has helped kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a case that
Yeah.
those kids obviously think, oh, what now? You know what I mean? But life is short, man. Appreciate everybody. Love your friend. Love your family and all that business, man.
You know, it's
Rest in peace, man.
It's one of the
Sad.
ones that
hate seeing kids pass.
it's horrible to see kids pass, and I know there's like the discussion of like, who is there to blame for this kind of like, because there's this thing happening and no one's really trying to find ways to tackle it.
what's this the drug crisis.
Yeah, the drug crisis and
I mean his situation's
whatnot.
very different though because he swallowed all of the pills in it.
Did he?
Oh yeah, but I think basically he was on a private jet with bare drugs, maybe even guns, but bare weed and pills.
They had a couple.
And I think the pilot must have called and said, "Yo, like snitched on him basically." So when they pulled up and seen all the police cars, he just swallowed what he had.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So then basically he OD'd well, had a fit there and then in the airport, and then I think he died in the hospital. But it's like, obviously he was doing what he was doing anyway, because obviously he saw there, or maybe it was just, I don't know. I'm guessing he was on something because all the kids are. But like, it's just a different situation, man. It's just
sad.
I think this one's more a case of like, yo, why is he even in that situation? Like, why is he on a private jet with bare weed, bare guns, bare drugs?
I don't think it's a lot of guns. I don't know about
the guns. I don't know. Guns. I know there was a lot of weed.
A lot of weed.
I saw there's a lot of weed.
My point is like, one, where's the person from either your team?
Yeah, he's meant to take the rap.
No, not even that, bro. I'm talking like, where's that person from your team, from the record label, from just who was around you to say, nah, don't move like that.
Well, I think when he's the cash cow of whatever group he's part of now. So
it's like,
you're supposed to protect your investment.
You're supposed to protect your investment.
But
I know sometimes, back in the day, there used to be OGs that look at that like, yo, obviously music's different now. Just because you'd have OGs back in the day that would fund a lot of things for rappers and artists. But the thing is, because some of these kids don't have an OG say, look, man, you need to just chill. You see someone like, for example, the Drake Pusha thing. The fact that that Jay Prince stepped in and said, yo, don't move like that, just leave that.
I think it was Jada.
All these young guys need someone like that, just say, yo, just don't move like that.
Jada Keys, I think he was on Drink Champs, and he was talking about that same kind of thing.
Like DNY.
And he says I think it's like Jadakiss or Jim Jones, one of the two. But see, the problem is now, because these kids can make music in their
bedroom.
In their bedroom. Because back in the day, they had to have someone who had the money to put them in the studio.
Yeah.
And now, because technology is great and whatever, but because it's so accessible, like, there's no one to say, yo, you're gonna mess up the money, Sit down.
I mean, I think in general, kids don't really respect elders anymore, because at the moment, kids in lots of different fields, but I'm just talking more like road stuff, kids are making more or as much money as the olders, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like
who you tell me I'm making this? I'm making more than you, if not the same.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So that level of respect is gone. But that's the thing, that's what I think I know what you're gonna say. Like, literally the olders also got wisdom. They can tell you how to move. Yeah. It's not just a case of, yo, I can make more money than you, I don't need to listen to you. Nah, the elders have been through what you've been through. Fair enough, the money is different now, but you might just need that older head there just to be like, yeah, don't do that, that. What?
Yeah, it's sad, man.
I don't know.
If it was due to all of that, his death was avoidable.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's the thing. My 100%. Point is, his death, if that was the situation, his death was avoidable.
It's a shame.
We wouldn't be here saying this right now. But yeah, man, rest in peace. Thoughts to his family, man. That's his family. I mean, I don't care about the money. His family lost a person. You can't replace anybody.
Seriously.
So, prayers up for his family, man. Sad.
It's a shame. Big shame.
How do you feel about President Trump being impeached?
Wow. He's funny, I think Donny T is one of the funniest guys on the planet,
Number 45. It's 45.
He's like,
I think so, yeah.
It's 45.
He's like in the all-time top 10 of funny people. He's about 7. Because I tell you why he's funny. Because it was the Instagram post and tweet. Is the tweet that he put out after?
Yeah.
They're trying to come for me, or
no.
They're not coming for me.
The actual words.
No, it's what he actually said. Because his tweet said, he said, in reality, they're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. And I'm like, this guy, because he is like that guy that can switch anything.
You can't to people.
No, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, to public perception, because he'll switch it. It's like, no, they're not after me, they're after you. You just don't see it yet.
To the people who want,
because he's thinking, he's saying because the people that are a bit more clued up, that he's saying, look, what it is.
He's trying to mobilize people.
Yeah, he's what he's saying. He's saying, like, what it is, these people who are controlling you to the normal system, the way the government works, they're trying to get that back. And they're trying to get me out the way so they can get that back so they can keep just doing you over. And I'm trying to change it all. Yeah? Most people will sit there and think, oh, he's been impeached. That means he's not the president. Nah.
No.
He's still the president. And
they'll
he's just
take it to the Senate, innit?
They'll take it to the Senate.
Yeah. And it just means that he can't have any more pardons, I think, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, if you're impeached, it just means that your power's kind of diminished a bit.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you're no longer the president who makes these changes or whatever. It's just like, yeah, you can't mess up.
I think the man's just funny. Don't get me wrong, he's got issues, but
well, this is the thing with Trump. Trump, obviously, he's a billionaire or whatever, but like Trump wasn't of that billionaire cloth. Like he's self-made kind of. He was from Queen. He wasn't from, you know what I mean?
I don't think he was. His family's rich.
His family's rich, but it wasn't like, it wasn't, you know.
He wasn't like
rich,
billionaire, super billionaire. He got, how much did he get from his inheritance?
His family was rich. He got rich through his family. He lost a lot of money and he got that money back. That's what people.
But you gotta write that.
That's what people laud about him. They like that about him.
You gotta write that.
But he's not. He's never been from
rags to riches.
His
family
Jay-Z.
had money.
I mean,
he had money. His family did have money.
Okay, you know,
he's
not Jimmy Iovine.
He's not Master P.
Yeah,
he's not
not
Master
that
P.
guy.
But from where he started to where he built himself up to, that's always like applauded.
13 million.
That's how much he's worth now.
No, it was inherited.
Oh,
413. Wow.
Dollars.
Okay, take that.
Mad thing.
So it's not like he's been poor. Yeah.
Okay, well, not saying poor, but he's meant to. He was kind of like the everyman.
No, all he was a
billionaire.
celebrity. He's like he's the face. Like, yo.
Yeah, but he's not Rupert Murdoch. He's not like.
Yeah, he's a celebrity.
Isn't he?
He's a celebrity.
Eh?
He had dumb money, you know.
I'm not talking money wise. I'm talking like stature wise. Like them man.
He's not Warren Buffett.
He's not allowed. It was never allowed.
I
in that
agree
club.
on that one. He's not Warren Buffett.
He was never allowed
not-
in that club. He's never allowed to sit with the billionaires.
He's
so
not
he tried
inaccessible.
to. What's it? Ivanka, that's his daughter, innit?
Yeah.
He tried to like shape her to be on there, to be friends with successful wives and that kind of stuff. He wanted her because he couldn't get there. He wasn't allowed to sit on the tables. So like I don't know. It's different, man. I like him, but not as a president. Not as someone in power. You know what I mean? Like,
not as the most powerful man.
yeah, it's not really someone that you want as to be in power.
I don't like him, but he's funny.
Everyone like Trump.
Nah, man.
Every rapper,
I don't like
every
him.
rapper stood next to him.
I don't
Every
like
rapper
him,
had
but
a
he's funny.
Trump bar.
I don't like him, but he's
At a
funny.
point, everyone
He's
liked
funny.
him because
Yeah.
they
The man's different, you know.
they knew he had a lot of money and he was on The Apprentice and
Yeah.
his persona was like a megalomaniac and they thought, yo, that's funny for like what he does, but now that's in the White House.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly. Now that's
not funny.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
not the same with what we got with.
Bojo.
Yeah.
I never liked to know. I never liked.
I never really liked Bojo.
Constant.
It's like Piers Morgan. I do actually like Piers Morgan, but like
I don't
And
really
it's
like
Arsenal.
him.
I should. But if he was in a position of power, I'd be like, nah, yo, Piers, I ain't
The
really.
thing
I still
is,
don't like him.
Piers says things like
He says there's some
says a
things
lot
that
of things
I
agree
can
with what
agree
he's
with
saying.
him,
Yeah.
but I still don't like him.
like the thing he said about Storms. Like Storms said,
Yeah.
you asked him, what do you think of
Boris.
Bojo? And they're like, he says, he's an evil man. And Piers Morgan's like, no, you shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
And I agree with what he's saying because like you're a person of influence and you're influencing a child to think that the person who's actually in charge of the country,
Yeah.
without any sort of facts, figures, or sort of idea of their own.
Yeah. It's like
Stormzy said he's evil, so he's evil.
yeah, it's like my daughter comes to me sometimes. She's like, "Oh, Trump is a horrible guy, man. Isn't it? Donald Trump." I'm like, you shouldn't even be worrying about Trump and what.
There we go.
What Trump does. You
What
know
about
I
your
mean?
sats?
Yeah.
Worry about your
too,
sats.
for real.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
you too.
Don't worry about Trump. Worry about your sats.
Trust me.
Go read your book.
Trust me.
You
You
mentioned.
picked up all the toys.
Yo.
Yeah, you picked up all the toys. No.
Yeah, at the
Go
moment,
tell me
it's
about
yo,
Donald Trump.
When you finish your food, bring the plate. Put it on the kitchen side. I'm not actually to wash it off, just put the plate on the kitchen side.
Trust
Oh,
me.
man.
But you mentioned Stormzy. I finally listened to the album yesterday. You listened to it?
I've listened to
Stormzy's.
all. I've listened to majority of it. What do you think of it?
I think it was really good.
Soft
thought-
like
like,
ice
yeah.
cream.
I thought-
Soft like ice cream, brother.
Let's not act like we don't know what Stormzy
Soft
is.
like ice cream.
Stormzy's soft, innit?
Nah, you know what?
Stormzy ain't friggin' Fredo.
I went to a barbershop yesterday, yeah, and they had it on, and I said, "Yo, what do you man think of Stormzy?" Like, and the general consensus was like, "He's alright, you know, but he ain't that guy." And I said, "Yeah." But what I said to them, like, Stormzy is because he's the poster boy of grime, and because I like him, he's sick. His music, it's B tier for me.
Okay, man, ask you a question.
B tier.
Okay, let me ask you a question too.
Go on.
Now, we talk about like encouraging positivity,
Yeah.
encouraging people to stay away from the normal grease that
Yeah.
talk on tunes, to not promote the violence, not promote the bad mind business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that in mind, how is an artist supposed to make music that is commercially successful and stay true and original and authentic and be able to tick all the boxes?
Okay.
Because that's what he does.
Because that's what Stormzy does, you know.
This is-
because
sorry,
now let
go
me
on.
finish.
Let me
Because
finish.
I think listening to it, what I gained from it, the even the tune with Heady One, I liked it. I like Heady One's feature on it as well.
I like Heady One.
And it's a case that by not being too commercial, so to speak, commercial in
That is commercial music.
in that,
I don't know.
yeah.
You know.
Because the thing is,
It's
no,
JD
but-
Sports
no,
music,
no,
fam.
no, but
It's JD Sports
No.
music.
JD Sport, is that commercial?
Yeah.
no, but the thing is, Tim, how if it's JD Sports music, you know what that means? It means a lot of people will listen to it in JD Sports.
I'm not knocking that.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds
finish. I
JD
celebrate
Sports
that.
music. It sounds
Let me finish.
that's
I
urban.
celebrate
innit?
that.
Now, my point is now, will JD Sports hit the top of the charts? Will like P Money, Bangers be hitting top of the charts? No, because you can't sell it like you sell Stormzy's music.
That's fine. I respect that.
So
But
you saying it's soft?
My problem.
So
my
you're
thing
saying
is,
it's soft?
Sorry,
Yeah, let me
go on,
finish.
talk,
Let me
go on,
finish.
talk, bro.
You saying it's soft? I get what you're saying, but
It's supposed to be
your
soft to you.
idea is flawed because you can't make music that's going to make man successful, yeah, and hit top of the charts, hit number one. Because his album's number 2, you know, currently.
Who's number one?
Rod Stewart. His
Of all
album is
people.
number 2.
I don't know really letting Rod Stewart outdo Stormzy right
No,
now.
but you gotta listen to my point.
So
Is it new
Weird.
music from Rod Stewart? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Or is it
He
a
ain't
tribute?
dead.
But
You know, I haven't played too
Don't
much of
do
that.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Don't do that.
Dua Lipa.
we know what happens to Dua Lipa.
You know, she
So
has like Spidey sense
basically,
go
yeah.
off. You go, someone's
Well,
playing my music.
That's commercial. You get
No,
them
and that's the thing. It's like we can't sit there and expect man to make the grease hard,
I'm not asking to make the
tough
grooves.
music and expect him to say, "Yo, yeah, we need to stop this in the streets. We need to stop that in the streets going on. We need
Okay.
to stop promoting this." Because if you're sitting there singing it, people are going to sit there and say, "That's the reason why they're doing it."
Okay, now so go on,
And
go on,
you can't
Juice.
expect people to want to buy it.
I was
People
gonna
aren't
ask
going to want
you.
to buy
So
it.
when you say he's not that guy, like, what is that guy first?
that guy.
And you got to look at the platform that
so-
Stormzy's on.
Because he said
Okay, let
he
me-
said himself,
Stormzy-
he's the king of grime by default.
Stormzy is on a ridiculous. Stormzy's
This
the
what I'm
most
trying to say
successful
is-
grime artist we've had.
I
ever.
know this.
So my point
But
is,
what I'm
yeah,
trying to say,
you can't.
sorry, go on,
You
carry
got
on,
to
talk.
get man. No, you got to allow man.
Sorry.
You got to allow man to advance.
I'm not
in a
saying that, you know.
positive manner.
I'm not saying that he shouldn't
Promoting
advance.
the
I'm
thing.
not saying that. What I'm saying is that Stormzy is just a pop star. That's all I'm saying. He's not the king of grime
Tim's making
because
a lot of
his music he
statements here,
makes.
you know.
Let me finish what I'm saying, man. Let me finish what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The music he makes. Okay, out on the album, he's probably got like albums. What 13, 14 tracks? How many?
14, I think it was.
14.
Yeah.
About five.
16 tracks.
16. He's about like 5 grime songs on there.
Grime by definition. Or
grime or like harder music, so to speak. But on the album, that's one. That's Big Michael in it.
Yeah, that's the intro.
That's one. There's Audacity. I don't know what you want to call it.
Sounds
You could
grimy
class
to me,
that.
mate.
You could
Sounds
class
grimy
that.
to me.
Okay.
Even Rainfall was
What's on there?
Told my little brother keep my slack warm.
this to me, that's urban music.
Yeah.
That's not grime music.
Okay, but
Now, even that being said, what Stormzy does, he is not the best in
I like this one.
He's not the best spitter. His bars aren't the sickest.
Are you more like riled up by the statement of King of Grime than his actual music?
No.
Because it sounds like you are.
It's a bit of both. Because like his music's
That
good.
means he is.
His music's good.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think, as I said to you at the time, maybe the results of the election at the time made what I listened to sound even softer. That makes any sense?
No, but the reason why I'm saying this is because you're saying.
But still,
Okay,
let me finish it. Let me get back to it.
Let me ask you a question. I'll let you carry on. Now, you're saying he's not, like, you're kind of angry that he said he's the King of Grime. Yeah? That's one. Now, who is the King of Grime, and what are you rating as what makes you the King of Grime? Because in terms of success, in terms of money, in terms of chart topping, in terms of
But you got to
performances,
understand,
in terms of
Macca sat there 2 weeks ago and said to us, Grime was never about charting or money.
Okay. So who's the best then?
I think it's up for debate.
But okay, you know what though? You know what you have to remember though? Like, okay, like Stormzy ain't meant to be that guy to you, because like as soon as he dropped his album, he sat down in a classroom full of kids and spoke to them.
Yeah, I
like,
understand that.
Stormzy is the grime for the new generation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We ain't checking for Stormzy like that. And
I think we are.
No,
we're supporting Stormzy like
I
that.
think we're supporting but not checking.
No, because I'll tell you something.
I can understand what that is.
Yeah.
We're not the guys to sit there. He's got the hardest tune. No, we're not.
Yeah, that's like come
We're
on.
not.
We know
don't expect him to.
this room, D-double,
Yeah.
Skepta, and even Skepta gets is a bit iffy in the end like that. Gets, you know what I mean? Like,
Because
but we know
those
them man
artists are gonna come with hard bars.
P Money, was it this year? P Money's album.
P-Money 3, yeah.
Mad,
That's what I'm saying.
Mad album.
What
But
I'm trying to say is like,
I can't play that for my daughter. I can't play that.
Exactly.
I understand
Even
that.
Storm needs to drop a clean version, man. I swears a lot, you know. Swears a
I
lot.
respect that. But what I'm trying to say is like,
My daughter does like Stormzy.
You know the edited version of Chris Brown's album? I'm sure there's still some swearing in it.
Oh, is it?
I don't know the edited version.
I downloaded the clean edit, and it's still swearing. I'm like, this is not right.
I've had a couple.
These are not the
tunes.
bad swearing words. These are the good
Yeah.
swearing.
Carry on.
Even Ariana Grande.
What I'm trying to say is
clean
with
version.
Stormzy, I like the fact he's a positive person and his music is positive music. He's great. It's great. But
That's great,
is
mate.
is he the best? Nah. Is he the most marketable? Yes.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And because he's very marketable and he's got the cosign, even though he said he came in with no cosigns, but he's never had like a beef, so to speak. It shows that he's being co-signed and put on as, you know what, he's the guy that's going to move it even further forward. But all of his music he's making is not, well, all the music he's making now is not grime music. Listen to Boy in the Corner and tell me where that commercial sound was.
That's a completely different.
No, it isn't, because Dizzy was Dizzy was this guy.
That's a different time.
Dizzy was this guy though.
No, it wasn't. Dizzy never did Glastonbury like that. Dizzy never headlined Glastonbury, fam.
Dizzy was the number one guy.
Yeah, but Dizzy never.
And
did
Dizzy made grime music. Dizzy was the anomaly. That's why Dizzy is so like important. And don't get me wrong, it's like having friggin' James Brown and
But
Michael
even
Jackson.
So, I still think you're wrong.
Is it all?
I still think you're wrong. You know. Do you know why?
I think it's like James
Do you know
Brown and
why?
Michael Jackson.
Do you know why? Because think about this now. Where did Dizzy come into the game?
No, just saying because there's only 3 lines.
Naughties.
There's only
Yeah,
only 3
no,
lines,
who
so
threw
I'm
though?
thinking-
Wiley.
Yeah. Where was Wiley
He's not
MCing?
picking up.
Garage raves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Now,
when
let me
the
finish,
SKB
let me finish,
and
yeah.
grime involved.
Let me finish, yeah. So then, obviously, Wally brought him through. Yeah? Now, in terms of chart success,
Is it dogs?
yeah,
If it's dogs, no.
Dizzy did make,
not
he
music,
did
though?
make pop music.
Dog. Ask him.
But
He did.
I'm trying
he
to
did,
say-
though.
Pause.
Now,
No. Carry on.
so then now, it's like,
Yeah.
it did make
Sorry,
pop
guys.
music. Now, my point is, Tim, is that if anything, Stormzy ain't done no nursery rhyme music, has he?
No.
Dizzy did.
Okay.
The labels made him. Yeah, because that's what sells.
He's not. Yeah, he's not independent. Is he?
Yeah,
Okay.
the labels made him. Now, in terms of Stormzy's opinion means something.
I know that.
Yeah, and it's a case that the way I look at Stormzy, I'm like, you know what, bruv? I'll rate him, you know.
I do,
because
100%.
the way I see it, that you've made a tall, dark-skinned black brother be someone that these kids look up to. White, black, Asian, it don't matter. And because of the media whitewash that there is in society, to have a strong black young man to stand there and say, yo, this is what I believe.
Yeah.
This is my music that I make, and these are the people that I want to help. This is the scholarships that I have. These are the books that I'm making. I can look and I can only applaud him. Now, in terms of King of Grime, lyrically, I'm not saying he's on the level of Gets. I'm not saying he's on the level of D-Double. I'm not saying he's on the level of like P Money and that. But what I'm saying is, in terms of like bringing this thing forward and making little Jordan down the road with the shark fin haircut,
Jaden.
say, yo, who's your favourite artist? And he turns around and says Stormzy. I can only rate him for that, because back a day they wouldn't say that. And their mom, and the thing is, you know what, it's Stormzy's the guy that the parents can turn around and say, you know what, that Stormzy lad's alright.
But you got to think, those kids.
So in a way, does that make him the King of Grime, fam?
Those parents there are going to be the same age as us.
Yeah.
So they won't be saying that. Oh, that they're not going to be out of touch like that.
What do you mean?
Are you saying that,
fam? You don't know some people in this world, you know.
So,
you don't know some people in this world, you know. I'm being serious.
Do you really think like
some people will say?
I would say, as time has gone on, black people and white people have integrated much more. That they're more familiar with one another.
Okay.
And they're familiar with who people would see as cool or uncool.
Okay.
Like,
I definitely believe that there's people your guys' age that wouldn't know about M Huncho.
Some kids
M Huncho, they wouldn't know about M Huncho because M Huncho's like
some people
relatively
What you talking
some
about
people my age,
as in
some
not
people
talking
my
about-
age won't know about M Huncho. They won't know about Dig Dat. They won't know about CBs. They won't know
Yeah,
about
is that what you're saying?
Heady
Or are
One.
you
They
talking
won't
about
know
not knowing about Gets
They won't
and
know.
that?
Some people they don't
think?
even know about Skepta. Some people don't know about
I'd find that very hard to believe.
Kano. Some won't know about.
I
I'm talking
personally
about.
find that hard to believe
That's
that they
you,
wouldn't know.
but
You know what I mean?
I'm talking. This is about the
I mean,
people that you know, fam.
Well,
This is what it
Skepta
is.
Kano, people should know. But
But
when
they
you say
should,
when you
but
say Gets,
they
P
should.
Money definitely not. There's
Exactly,
gonna be
they
people
won't
on
know.
stage that won't
They
know about
won't
P
know.
Money.
So my point is that for them to know about a Stormzy and see him as positive, bruv, to be honest, yeah, if it comes to like, if lyrics was the only thing that mattered, that would be the down marker. In terms of personal impact, in
Personal
terms
impact,
of
it's off the
everything
charts.
else,
Yeah.
Stormzy's off the chart, fam.
I was saying to someone, I was saying to me yesterday actually at the barbers, like, musically, I don't think he's that guy. That's personal opinion. I don't think he's that guy. But everything else, it's like a blind man can see. He's that guy.
But
Yeah.
don't you think though that Stormzy's only putting out what he knows he can sell?
I mean, the joke is a lot of
No.
what a lot of
No.
what.
I think he
Is that-
does.
you think that's the best he can do?
I think on GSAP,
Yeah.
he revealed a bit of himself that people didn't know. Like, yo, he's really like in tune with faith, and like he's like he's an introspective guy. He's like this, that, and like that worked. And now this is like, yo, well, I've showed you a bit of that, and I'm gonna show you a bit more. This is me.
Okay.
Rather
do
than,
you
like,
think he's going to come
everything.
with? Do you think he's going to come with the hardest bars?
Never,
Why?
fam. Do you know the thing?
No,
with,
but
with,
I'm asking
with,
you why.
with Storm,
Why?
because he doesn't talk about like that kind of negativity, that kind of like.
Why?
No, you don't have to have. You
No,
don't have
but
to
why?
have violence to have the hardest
But
bars.
I'm
You
asking
don't.
you why.
No, I'll just clear myself. What I'm saying, you don't have to have a negativity to have the hardest bars.
Okay, so
You don't.
think about this. If he's going to have the hardest bars, yeah,
Yeah, Karen.
he'd have to dumb it down anyway.
Not specifically.
Yes, he would.
Not
I'm gonna
specifically.
disagree.
I think he would.
Not
Just because,
specifically?
shall I tell you why? Because
Not spe-
all
if
top
you're-
tier level artists, they dumb down their music
They don't.
for it to sell.
They don't.
Are you sure?
They don't.
As told
Well,
ya.
They don't.
As told ya.
They don't.
No,
Not all of them.
I know a lot of them do.
Not
A
all
lot
of
of them do because lyrically, people just won't get it because the masses are trying to buy it.
I'd say they do. I'd say
They do.
Not all of them. Not
They
all
do.
Of them. I wouldn't say not all of them.
But
They do.
I'm confused now because I think by dumbing down your bars, it wouldn't make it harder.
No, I'm saying it's harder when they're actually at the top level of their ability. So he has to dumb it down so he can sell more. Obviously.
I don't think so.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I feel like Vossi Bop was really dumbed down,
Yeah.
and I feel like because Stormzy is not like super hard anyway, for Stormzy to dumb it down, it's really trash. I didn't like Vossi Bop, so I feel like Stormzy is someone that shouldn't need to dumb it down because he's not gonna serve it up like Gets anyway.
He's not
Yeah.
gonna do. He's
I
not
hear
gonna.
Or Wretch is not gonna.
I hear that.
'Cause even Wretch has dumbed it down.
Dumbed it down?
A few
Yeah, I
times.
can say that.
But like Wretch will have to. I feel like Stormzy doesn't have to, and I feel like that's kind of what you're saying. I'm not too sure.
Tim's saying he hasn't got the ability to.
Dumb it down.
No, he hasn't got the ability. He's not that high level tier to have to dumb it down.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
I'm
I'd
saying
say.
I'm
yeah,
saying he
that's
does.
I don't think he's not that high tier that he has to do that.
I'm not saying I'm not saying he's.
I don't think he's that good.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm trying
saying
to say.
he's at the upper echelons like Wretch
That's what I'm trying
and
to say.
Gets. I'm
And-
not saying that, but what I'm saying is his lyrical ability is better than what he sells because what he puts out to sell is what people will understand and they can get.
Okay, I think I know what you're saying, and I'm gonna say I think I like, agree with him.
Okay.
Because I don't think he's actually that good.
He's not.
So
I
I know
think
you're
he
saying
can.
you think he can, but he's dumbing it down.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he can.
Sad.
I don't think he's that good.
I think
don't
he's
think
not
that good. And then
Fam,
again with Vossi Bop, I think he did dumb it down, and it sounded really bad to me to a
But
point
my
where
point
I was
is now,
watching
but the
this
thing
thing,
is
yeah.
now, if he wasn't
Sorry,
that
go on,
good,
talk.
yeah, how would anyone even respect him? Even
Fam,
before
because
he got
everyone
this?
likes him.
No, it's not
Yeah.
even that. I'm talking about if you've got a clash here.
Fam, I'm trying
how
to say to you,
how?
he's never clashed anyone.
No, but
Everyone
how
likes
do you,
him.
if no one rated him back a day, how would he be here?
Fam,
you know
everyone
what,
likes him.
I ain't gonna lie, Stormzy is like a delivery king. It delivers his bars sick.
Well,
I
but
think
it
nah.
doesn't really
I
serve
think he's
or
still got.
anything.
I
Fam,
think he's still
he-
got some reserve in him.
Fam, I do not.
But then I wasn't very impressed with like Wiley Flow. Like Wiley Flow, he didn't like he stepped it up.
Fam, that's the only tune on the album I actually go to.
But then there's
Okay,
a
so
few
how
songs
do you
on
know-
this
how do you-
album. I think he stepped it
That
up.
don't
You
make
know?
sense
I
then?
do think he has stepped it up.
That don't make sense then.
What do you mean?
If you said that's the only tune you go to, yeah, then that means that there's something there.
What's this?
Well, go on.
He's going to take a phone call in the booth with the microphone.
Oh, see.
Yeah, you said you go to Wiley Flow.
Yeah, because I think that tune is the hardest tune on the album.
Yeah, I agree.
But the thing with, okay, I was speaking to someone like a few months back, and they're saying like, how Godfather 3 is coming out, and I said, yo, Godfather 1 was sick. Why? Because it was grime from the from when you started it to the end. It's grime, and that album had placements in different places. Not just like, it's not just it's grime music and it didn't go anywhere. No, it's Wiley. He's very successful. He's marketable to an extent, and it's been places like friggin' BT Sport adverts, different adverts and stuff like that.
You saw it there? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was seeing him there. So like, it's not the point that grime music can't sell, because it does. The reason why Stormzy gets places is because he's marketed as a grime artist. Make grime music.
But
That's what irritates me.
it don't sell as much as. But did
That's
Godfather
what-
3?
no, that's what irritates me.
Did
And then-
Godfather
and then-
did
No,
Godfather
okay,
sell?
okay, what-
I get what you're saying. I
what-
get
yeah.
what you're saying, but I'm saying in terms, he's hit dumb records and he's
I'm
like.
not saying-
he's
No,
classed as
okay,
success.
what he's saying is though, it's like
I get what
basically
he's saying. I get what he's saying.
Stormzy gets
I get
that
what he's
many
saying.
looks. He
Do
can
grime.
just do grime.
Fam,
And
this
still
is
That's
sell.
what people used to be pissed off with, like Skepta, with freaking Kano. Make grime music because you are grime artists. That's what we know you for. That's what we love you for. Make grime. They got pissed off with Dizzy Rascal. Same thing. Oh, he's too commercial. He's not making grime anymore. Same thing.
I know what you're saying.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but the fact
But the
is,
thing with
what makes more money?
with Storms,
What makes
no,
more
with
money?
Stormzy,
No, but what he's saying
He's
is
saying
Stormzy
Stormzy
could
work
make
like,
money.
He should be able to make money. I get that.
no, it's not should.
He
He
should.
will.
No, it's not guaranteed.
He will.
It's not.
Fam, he
No, what-
will.
It's not guaranteed.
Yo, fam, Stormzy.
It's not
I
is it
bet-
guaranteed?
You know the joke
I don't
is-
know because
Exactly, it's not guaranteed.
Stormzy is probably the
It's not
closest person
guaranteed.
That could do it, if anyone could
country,
do it.
The closest person in the country get his face on a note. I bet ya.
But it's
I
not
bet ya.
guaranteed. It's not guaranteed.
He's the closest black
not
person that we have right now.
It's not guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, but I know what you're saying. It's not guaranteed, but if anyone should,
I get what you're
if anyone's
saying.
in a position to try it, it's Stormzy.
It should be
I see
him.
what you're
Stormzy's playing
saying.
it safe.
I do
know
understand what you're saying, but it's not guaranteed.
But the fact of the matter is, we
and the
get
money
music.
they're putting into him, and the money they're putting into him, they want to return on that money.
Fam,
That's only with this
what it's
album,
going to
though.
do.
That's on this album.
This album,
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
The money they've put
16
in,
million.
the money they've put into
and
him,
the rest.
they
The first
want
album.
that return.
And the rest.
So
The first
sometimes you got to
album
play it
was independent.
safe.
But the first album was independent, so he could have served us up bare grime on there.
Yeah.
And he still didn't.
Yeah, and he did. I know. I understand you, Greg.
Thank you.
I do understand you, Greg.
The fact is, I listened to Dave's album. Dave's album has, if there is compromise on it, I can't hear it.
Yeah. I know. I do fully get what you're saying, because it's like we're
fam.
saying Stormzy is the guy that has to serve up some pop with it,
That's what I'm saying.
but really and truly,
doesn't.
Stormzy shouldn't need to.
Fam, when he came
But
out
this
with
is what I'm saying, you
G-Sap,
don't get it.
Fam, when he came out with G-Sap
You live in a
and
different world to
J-Horse,
me, you know.
no, listen,
No, okay,
listen. J-Horse dropped Common Sense and G-Sap came out the same year.
Yeah.
G-Sap was not a better album than Common
it wasn't.
Sense
Oh, no,
because it
wasn't.
had pop on it.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Even though J-Horse's album, yeah, he's still, there's like melodies and pop things that could be placed.
It wasn't
but
pop, yeah.
this music
I
sounds
get
more
what you're saying.
authentic.
Okay, what
than
are you
this.
saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm saying to you, I get what you're saying, but the fact is, I'm talking about when you get to a certain level.
Fam, I know what he's saying.
No, wait,
with the
no.
levels or
Okay,
whatever.
no. Finish, because finish.
Sorry,
Because
go on.
what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. Just make grime music, and it gets more popular. I hear that, but the fact is, yeah, your record label's saying, okay, these are the estimated sales that we've got for this year. Yeah, your grime music on its own, it's gonna hit a ceiling. It will hit a ceiling.
It won't, but carry on.
The reason why I say that is because regardless of what you say, yeah, if you have a song, yeah, for example, you have a song with Ed Sheeran, I can't stand him, but if you have a song with
Ed
Ed
Sheeran's
Sheeran,
grime, though, remember?
yeah, what does that do? It brings another.
Ed Sheeran's grime, though, remember?
It brings another plethora of people to your album, doesn't it?
But Ed Sheeran's grime,
You see what I'm
remember?
saying? Do you understand? Do you understand where I'm going with this?
I
Now,
get
let
what
me
you
finish,
say. I
let
do
me
get what
finish,
you're
let me
saying,
finish,
but
let me
it's-
finish,
it's-
let me finish,
yeah,
let me
go
finish,
on, go on.
let me finish. Now, my point is, yeah, is that it's great, yeah, make just grime album, awesome, amazing, but if you don't have something that will cater to a whole big group of people, you're not gonna hit number one, because realistically, his record label is saying, yo, we need X amount of number ones on this album. And does grime always hit number one?
But this is the thing.
Does it?
But
Stormzy
but this is the
attached,
thing.
it does.
This is the thing.
Does it?
With Stormzy attached, it can.
But this is the
It
thing. Okay,
can.
well,
It's not guaranteed.
well, you know what you're saying, though. You know what you're saying. Yeah, that almost doesn't apply to Stormzy, because he got everything that he's achieved before signing to a label.
That's also
This is
true.
the only
it's-
album that's on
I
a
get
label.
that, but
so
this-
he's done Glastonbury without a label. He's
Yeah.
done mad numbers without a
Yeah.
label. He's done everything independently,
Yeah,
and
but now
he's chosen to include the pop in it.
Yeah.
when really he didn't need it.
But my point is now is that because the rules have changed, yeah, and he's with a label now.
Well, yeah, that's this
Yeah,
album. So
because he's with the label now.
Of course,
because
Tim's talking about this album, but really and truly, what you're talking about applies more to the first album.
I think the first album was
Because the first album
more
was
of an
pop,
introduction.
but Stormzy, by choice, put the pop there.
Yeah,
And the thing
I
is,
hear
he's
that.
marketing himself as King of Grime. You're not, fam. Stop it.
That's what you're mainly angry about. But anyway.
Well, yeah, but I get what you're saying, because
I
it's
get
like
what
you're,
he's saying.
if you're marketing
I get
yourself
what
as
he's
the
saying.
King of
I
Grime,
get what he's saying.
no one is telling you
I
to put
get
pop
what
on
he's
your
saying.
album.
I get what he's saying now.
So you said-
Do you know when Kano?
my point
Do you know
is,
Kano
no,
dropped
the
his
thing is,
second album?
yeah.
Kano dropped his second album. Forgot what it was called. London Town, I think it was. Or was it
Yeah,
one
that's the
before
second
that?
one, I think.
Yeah.
Fam, he got Damon Albarn involved, and people like, fam, what is this?
Yeah,
This is not Kano. We don't want to hear this.
Yeah.
Then he come back with 140 Grime Street. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So
Because that's what people want to hear from you.
on the second
Grime.
album, yeah. What was?
And you know what he said?
Which
He didn't-
person?
he
which
didn't like
people were looking?
himself.
Okay, then which people were looking for this second album? I'm thinking, what's he doing?
A lot of the core following.
Okay, now
And even so, the core following, the thing with like a lot of these artists,
You didn't
they'll
finish
tell
sentence.
themselves, they'll get popular people, they'll be popular, and then once, they do something that they feel is themselves, the popularity and whatever, those people that were fake fans, they'll be like, I'm not too sure of that, I liked his old stuff, but that wasn't his old stuff, that was the pop stuff that you liked.
yeah, but
And the people that keep
forces people to do that?
The people that keep his
But who forces people to do that?
The label.
The label.
But then Stormzy didn't have a label.
doesn't need to.
Okay, but my
So
point
he
is,
did it
is
by
that
choice.
if you're
But
saying
even on his first album, it was still pop.
okay,
Yeah.
I get that.
So
But
that
that's-
was his choice?
That was his choice. But my point is,
And that's-
you're more
that's his
angry.
growth?
Tim's more angry about the King of Grime.
Yeah, because he's saying... It's
Tim's
like,
more angry.
you know
That's what I said.
Okay,
Tim's
you know
more
what? Okay,
angry at the
can
King
I-
of Grime thing.
Can I
Because
give you
the thing
an
is,
example?
the reason why
Right.
I know you're angry about the King of Grime is because the fact is, you're thinking about the music and the lyrics.
Let me give my example, please.
Lyrics. Let me finish. Now,
Keep
my
it
point is,
back. Don't
my
forget
point
that.
is, my
No,
point is, the
you're gonna
reason
continue.
why, at the end of the day, if he puts on 3 or 5 tracks on there that you would class as grime, he would sit to him and say to himself, "Yo, I'm still a grime artist because I'm still putting my authentic music in here."
And a king of it all.
And because I'm selling the most, no one can't talk to me, so I'm the king of grime.
Fam, do you know what that is? That's Nicki Minaj and that's Drake. We don't do that in grime.
Okay,
Okay,
but
but
it's still done.
Sorry, go on, talk.
That's like me saying, yo, I'm the king of Caribbean food, but on my first shop now, I make my menu 60% English food,
There we go.
Yeah, I hear that.
and they say, yo, I'm the king of
Yeah.
Jamaican food.
Somebody.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
this is
no,
what
no.
Stormzy
I get-
done. It's
I
like,
get
yo,
what you're saying.
I'm the
I
king
get
of
what you're
Caribbean
saying.
food, but my menu is 60%
Okay,
English food
so-
because I know the English food's gonna sell.
So now if the English food sells, and you blow up,
I can't.
Yeah.
I shouldn't really call myself the king of grime because it's my bangers and mash. That's
but
banging.
do you?
Yeah.
But because you got the money, come in.
Yeah,
Would
but-
you? Would you?
But it's not right though, is it?
No, I didn't say this was right, but that's what he can do.
But then that's his grime.
Yeah,
that's why he's wrecked.
But he still can because he's charting. He's busting up every other monitoring actual preset that's there.
yeah, I can
So now
He
for my,
can?
for my second restaurant, I've got this Lord Sugar investment, and he's saying, that the restaurant has to be 60%, and that's we're kind of arguing that, but it's really and truly it's his own fault.
Yeah, I
Like,
get that. But my point is that with the platform he's on, what are you expecting him to do?
do grime.
No,
But the fact is, let me
made
finish. Let me finish.
That's what I'm expecting.
You're
Grime.
saying do grime, yeah. Let's say there's a full grime album that's hard, sickest album, and it don't sell.
That I'm trying to tell it to you.
No, I'm asking you a question.
It's impossible for
It's not impossible.
Stormzy at that point in his
not
career right
impossible.
now. Stormzy can put out a pile of doo-doo and it will
It's not
sell.
impossible.
I buy it.
It's not impossible.
You know, nah.
It's not
I don't-
impossible, fam.
I don't think
So why is it people have albums that's good and then the next album's crap and it doesn't sell? Like it's never happened before.
Say again, sorry.
That's like saying someone's had a successful album, then they put out another album and it's crap and no one buys it.
It's usually because you got venture away from the sound that you blew initially with.
Okay.
But that's the gripe. It's like, yo, Stormzy could have blew with if Gang Signs and Prayers was a 100% grime album, it would have blown the same way because it was Stormzy. That's kind of what he's
The thing is-
implying
the thing
because
with
he
Stormzy-
had
Sure.
he had full creative control over it.
Stormzy has-
There's no label
Are you sure?
involved.
Unlike
gotta go
anybody
see it.
else
I
in
know.
the scene, Stormzy has anticipation for whatever he drops.
Yeah.
Even before the first album.
Whatever he does, people are interested.
So that first album could have been 100% grime. Now the second album can't be 100% grime because the
can't.
first
He's
album
already
was
giving
what it
you
was.
blueprints. Or what,
Yeah.
You can't.
Okay, you're gonna get a bit of a slow suit. You're gonna have one for the girl.
So that's
you're
why
gonna
when
have this, you're
when
gonna-
I'm saying, fam, this album is what I expected from a Stormzy album, and it
That's
was really
what we
good. But you're
expected.
still vexed about that album, and you should be vexed about the first
the
album.
first one, yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it's like,
what you expecting it?
yeah.
What do you
it's like
expect? What do you expect him to do?
But it's his fault because he gave us 60%
But that's
English
his
food
choice.
on the first album.
And because he still put some grime on there, he can say, I'm the king of grime.
You can't know.
By
because-
default.
Do you know? Do you know
By
why? Do you know why he can? Do you know
by
why he can?
default.
Do you know why he can?
Because he makes the most money.
He makes the most money, and he's friends with everyone.
Yeah.
If
Lyrically,
some-
he's not.
If someone was to,
Lyrically, we know he's not the king of grime. But the fact is, if like, you know, on FIFA or Pro, and you got like, I don't know, 99 shot accuracy, 99 shooting, 99 shot power, and then you got like 35 defense,
Yeah.
you can still say that is the best player because everything else is bussing. It's just that one thing's not up. Because everything else is bussing, and he does
can give
bust
you
on everything. Oh, pause that. But, it might be. You know.
Okay, so-
no, I don't know.
just to round it up then. If my menu 60% English food, can I say I'm the king of Caribbean food?
Yeah, because he's still making billions.
That's mad though.
I don't
That's
think
not
so.
really right though,
I
is
don't
it?
think
It's not right. Didn't say it's right. I'm saying it
I
is.
don't think so.
It is
Yeah.
what it is.
I don't think so.
It is what it is.
Okay, cool.
You get
So
that?
technically Turtle Bear is like the king
That's
of
the one,
Caribbean
Turtle
food,
Bear.
isn't it?
That's the one you was.
I'm not
No,
getting-
it just came to mind.
It's
But like,
like-
I'm
they
not
could technically turn around and say
I'm
that's
not
the king
getting
of
drawn
Caribbean food.
into food wars.
Okay, it's not war. I like to I'm going there soon, January 24th.
No.
Who?
Arsenal, Everton.
You finished?
Yep. Both of them got new bosses.
Lovely.
Just want to say, before I go, I'm not really sure about Mikel Arteta. See how he gets on. Kind of indifferent. I still think we've got to sell Aubameyang to get another player in.
It's a shame, because I feel like he'll go to United.
Now we're going to try. He wants to go Real Madrid.
Do Real Madrid want him? I don't want him. Okay, so no. We already know where he's going.
They said the one he wants to go Real Madrid, and they were talking about giving us one
Benzema,
you call Rodrigo.
I was gonna say Benzema.
Rodrigo.
Yeah, Rodrigo.
Oh yeah.
As money and Rodrigo. So I don't know. But before I go, because I got to shoot off, y'all. So what do you think of this Kim Kardashian picture where she's kind of dark still?
I didn't really know it was a thing, but I saw it yesterday.
I was like, yo, that's kind of dark for you still. I know you're Armenian, but you know, love.
Well,
you need to like take time with it.
You know what it is? Well, let's explain to listeners. So basically, she's been getting a bit of backlash because the cover of her magazine, she said she's quite dark on it, and people are saying blackface and whatnot.
It's not blackface.
But yeah, she appears kind of looking kind of black on the cover of the magazine.
She looks brown.
Caramel.
She looked brown.
She probably went to the makeup artist and said, make the colour of Beyonce.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have too much beef because she came out and said when she gave birth to North, or because of North, she tans herself darker so they can be closer in skin complexion.
Did she?
Yeah, she said that. Well, someone tweeted that when someone tweeted that recently. Said, "Are we forgetting that she's came out and said she tans herself darker because of her kids?" And fair enough, it might be wrong to tan yourself darker so you look closer to your kids, but I can understand why, as a mum,
I understand why as a mum why you'd want to do that. I get that.
It's wrong to someone who's on the outside.
Yeah,
but well,
that's all it is.
And then again, what does it matter?
It don't matter.
Anyone on the outside, so if she tans herself darker for the kids, cool. But on that cover, she does look like kind of black.
She looks Beyonce.
She looks like she's yeah. So I don't know. I ain't really got a deep opinion on it.
In other news,
what do you think?
I'm like, you know what? I think if Kim was the person saying, I don't like black people, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this, I'd have beef. But because she is
the new Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, one thing we can't say about Kim.
she does her bit, you know. She does her bit for the black race, you know.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie.
I can't knock her on that still. She ain't the greatest role model, but she's freed a few man out the pen.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I've got a lot of respect for Kim for standing by Kanye.
Through all this.
Yeah, because there's a lot going on, you know. And obviously she might be to blame for some of it. Who knows? But like, she's really supportive of.
I'll give her that. I'll give her that. So I ain't really got too much beef, you know. I ain't got too much beef on it. But before I get off as well, just Lil Xan retired from rapping.
Who's Lil Xan?
Lil Xan.
Oh,
he's retired from a certain clothing brand. But what made me laugh was the comments. The comments are killing me. A lot of people were like, I didn't know he even rapped. There's another one saying, why do you think we care? Honestly, he was just getting cussed. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get rolling.
We finish up now.
I'm gonna be back next week. So
the last hard food of the year next week.
Last hard food next week. And I just hope you know that we're gonna come up with like a long list of things that we're
gonna do that?
Yeah, we'll come with a long list. Some of the what is wrong with this guy? Anyhow, yo, big up everybody. I'm out. You'll see Tim back in his chair. No, not all of it. Anyhow, I'm out. What is wrong with this?
OT Genesis?
Oh my god. Yo, I'm out. Peace, love, enough respect.
Bless.
Have a good Christmas.
We done.